This is my Wither cobblestone farm. I'm going to show you how to build it. What's going on, everybody? This is Captain Obvious and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Okay, what I have today is pretty awesome. A lot of you guys have been actually asking me to build this for well over a year now, and I just really haven't had anything that was concrete, that was good. This one is awesome. So you're going to get a Nether star. Let's see, you'll get a Nether star, you'll get some coal, some bones, and you'll also get a ton of cobblestone. That was from when I started building it. You'll see you will not get any of these. This model right here is everything stays confined. The wither shots do not leave. The blue skulls do not leave at all. Okay, so you'll notice in here there's no gaps in this, but we'll go through all of that. We'll go through all that in a minute. So first, let's just test it out. Okay, so you put your soul sand here. We need, yeah, it's on hard. Okay, you're going to go ahead and put your skulls. You'll notice the wither's going to go here. So let's just go underneath it first, see how it works. So let him do his thing. He blows up. You can actually stand pretty close to it. There you go. There's actually a minecart in here that's not getting affected. And you'll notice he's just dropping it. Okay, he is just dropping all the stuff. I don't have a collection area, so you're going to have to figure out the collection area. I do have a collection area for the Nether star. But he just goes to town, and you'll notice he is dying. So the wither is dying at the moment. And yeah, he is not happy with us. But nothing is escaping. None of his blue skulls are escaping at all. Pretty cool design. I'm very, very happy with it. This one stopped working. Every once in a while, you need to reset it. But when you come up here for the wither, right before you, do the wither, you'll be able to see it. So it's not that big a deal. But that's why we have the buttons there. And you'll know it's still working if all the sides are pushing, which they are. As long as these right here stay close. Okay, he's going to die. We'll get the Nether star. Bang, bang, boom. It is loud, but you can actually kind of AFK like right here. And it's not even that bad. Okay. All right, so let's get into what you need and how to build it. All right, guys, here is everything you're going to need. So the obsidian, I just estimated you're going to need about 3 stacks roughly. Might be a few more, might be a few less, but roughly. You're going to need, now these are all times 4, so you're going to need 84 observers. I know it's a lot, but there's no redstone or repeaters or anything. You're going to need 12 dispensers, 12 pistons. Every time you want to create a wither, you're going to obviously need the 4 soul sand and the 3 wither skulls. You're going to need 12 buckets of lava, 12 buckets of water. You're going to need about 32 per unit, and there's 4 units, so 32 times 4. You're going to need 6 buttons. I'll put all of this in the description. The 1 rail, you'll get that back. 1 hopper, 1 minecart with hopper, and 1 chest. And you also need that empty locator map. Okay? So first let's build this, or look. So this is the side right here. So remember, we're going to be facing north. Okay, so we're going to be facing up. That's very important, because when we face up, we're building to the left. Okay, so first let's just put this down, just like this. Put a junk block underneath, and then start building your base. Okay, so it's going to look, so that this is going to be a cross on top of a square with a 1 block gap. Okay, now again, let's look for that. Nope, we went to the wrong side. This way. So this is, see how we're facing up? See how the arrow's pointing up? Okay, when the arrow's pointing up, we go to the left. So we go up 1 and over. You can actually get rid of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we just come out this way with it. I'm sorry. You go out like that. You got to give it a little tail. So it looks like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then like that. Okay? Very important to do that. Then you're going to put a block. Then you're going to make the cross again. Okay, just like this. And then you're going to do that 2 more times. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. But then you're also going to come out for the top ones. So you're just going to extend it all the way around again. Just like this. Okay. And you want to keep everything obsidian so it doesn't break out. Just like that all the way around. Okay? Perfect. Now what you're going to do is you're going to come down with it like that. Go all the way around, creating a square. Although you can actually break off the corners just like so. Okay, guys, one real quick correction. This actually has to be extended by 1. Okay, so it looks like that. And then what you're going to do is right where this point is. So if you actually just put a junk block down and then put another thing of obsidian, we're going to make a ring around it like this. Okay, just like so. And it goes over the top one. There we go. Okay. So this one is like, this one has the full square. This one you can cut out the sides to it. Okay. Now this right here is where the blocks get blown up. So let's come down here and take this. Okay, we actually don't need the map at all anymore. So we can put that up here. Okay, so this right here. So you're going to go like that. See underneath where that is? And then you're going to come out 1, 2, 3, junk block, and then 4 or 5 like that. Okay, you're going to do that on all of the sides. Okay, now that that's there, you're going to put your pistons in that spot. Okay, just like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go on top of it, facing this way, and come out. Okay, so the little mouth, you could break the blocks in front of the pistons too. The little mouth has to be out just like that. Okay, and you're going to do that 2 more times. So that's going to be 3 rows. Break those blocks behind the pistons. Come underneath, and you're going to go down like that. Come in here, and you're going to face back in towards the pistons. Okay, so that's how your underneath should look. And then on top, you're going to go up, 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 in, and then you're going to put down your dispensers, just like so. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to do 2 rows of this right here on the side. Just come out with it twice like that. Okay, so next to the pistons, and then in front of the pistons. And then underneath it, you go underneath the pistons, here, and here. So it's 3 rows on the bottom, 2 rows on the top. Okay? Now everything else is going to be this right here, obsidian. Okay, starting from this one. So 1, 2 obsidian, 1, 2 obsidian. Okay, 1, 2 obsidian, 1, 2 obsidian. You got it? Now on top of this row right here, you're going to go obsidian, obsidian. 2 rows like that. Okay? Perfect. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take one of your buckets of water, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3 into the piston. You did it right as long as there's no water coming out. Perfect. Now inside these dispensers, you're going to put 1 in each, sorry. 1, 2, and 3. And then you're also going to put down your oak button. Okay? Do that on all the sides except for the one with where you're going to be putting down your wither. So do it on these 3 sides right here, and I'll come right back. Okay, so you're going to do the same thing for this one. Okay? You're going to do the exact same thing for the one with the star or with the cross. But when you get to the top, basically this is going to be covered. So you have to make sure you do everything right. And we're going to do this part differently with this. So do everything the same way. Okay, do everything the exact same way. Just keep in mind, you cannot break this. This needs to be here. But when we get to the top, we'll do something else. Okay, just in case you're like, oh, wow, how am I going to get in there to get the water? Just make sure you break these. You can, break the blocks that were there, put down your water, and then you can just replace those. Okay, you'll notice that you did everything right. If these corners are open, do not fill them in at all. The way that the wither reads it, it's very, very, very sensitive, very, very fussy. I went through literally 100 different versions until I got this right. Okay? Everything that's exposed needs to be exposed. Okay? Let's go back to this. Whoops. So your thing should be in there already. Right? Where is it? Yeah. Make sure your Your lava buckets are in there already. And then what you're going to do is just going to put a button there, there, and there. Okay. Now you can press it whenever you want to just activate them. Okay. You'll notice, and then in this one, you just got to press 1, 2, 3. You'll notice that it's working because you'll start seeing all the lights light up. And then these ones, you can obviously just see this flicker on and off, just like that. Okay. So what's happening is the lava is touching the water, making stone real quick. The sensor in the middle, the observer in the middle is activating these, which is pushing the piston, which is pushing it over. So these right here are constantly pushing towards this as the wither blows them up. Okay. Now before we put the wither in here, what we're going to do is we're going to come down 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. I think it's 4. Let's just double check that. So then what we're going to do is on that second one down, we're going to put a piston facing down. Okay, then we're going to put a chest right there. Yep, we did it correctly. Just put a junk block for a second. Okay, then what we want to do is put down our rail. Our minecart with hopper, make sure it's with hopper. Okay, then just get that rail off right there. It drops down. And then what I do is I replace the outside, the blocks there, with obsidian. Okay, and that should keep everything nice and safe for you. Okay, and there's your little nozzle. Perfect. Okay, now everything's working. All you're going to do to test it out is go over here. Okay, and I'm also 100 blocks up, so you might want to build this really, really high. Just don't build it close to the ground. Just build it as high as you can possibly do it, just to be safe. Just in case mechanics change at some point. Look at the version at the top. I'm in the beta 1.15.0.54. Okay, that is the version that this works in. Whoops, you can't put that there. I just realized that. You have to put it on the outside. Okay, I cannot guarantee it'll work in any other version. This is the one it's working in right now. So if you're not in that version and you're like, oh, it's not working, just make sure you're in that version. Okay? And then put down the blocks. And boom, he's exactly where we want him to be. Okay, hold on. That's going to... Boom, there he goes. He is pissed. He is not very happy. You'll see this start to drop down. Now, if you ask me what is the rates like, I don't know. I haven't done any of the rates. Okay, I haven't done any of the rates at all. He just drops, he drops a decent amount. Plus, you're also getting another star out of it. Now, he's a little shifted to this side. So at the moment, only these are breaking. But he does all the sides. Okay, so these two are breaking. So you'll see sometimes he favors certain sides. Sometimes he's right in the middle. That's why you got 4 of these things going. Because you can never tell where it's going to be. Right? So what I would say is just drop on the floor. You can kind of see the range. Right? You can kind of see where this is going right now. Just map it out. And then you can build a system down here to collect it. Okay? Probably just a water system or something. But look, it's raining. It is raining stuff. And then you'll get yourself a nether star. Because you can look in here. And you can see, where is it? There we go. You can see the minecart is still in there. Perfect. All right. I hope this helps. Let me see screenshots. Just go to my Twitter. You guys, I'd love to see what you did with it. And that's going to do it for me. Oh, and every once in a while, like I said, you'll see these things start to break off or start to stop. It's just because of the explosion. Just press the button again. So whenever you're up here, just make sure these things are going off. Okay. Doesn't happen all the time, but every once in a while, from his initial explosion or just from various explosions, these things are just shooting so fast that, and between his explosion, it'll just turn it off. But that's why the buttons are always there. Also, if you'd like, you can even put an extension, a path out here, like that. Okay, that he will not blow up. Where you can kind of walk all the way around. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You can also do that. So that way it's very easy. And then you can set up your walkway over here somewhere. And then you can stand here in survival. Alright, so we're on hard. Let's go to survival. Okay, so we're standing right here. We're standing. He can't touch you. And then we'll see when it's all said and done. And we'll look inside there and you'll see, wow, it's actually a decent amount. You get a decent amount of cobblestone. Okay, now he's going to blow up. So let's just stand right here again. Just so you can, Okay, so maybe don't stand there. Woo. Okay, so don't stand on top of those. You were probably safe on the corner. What is this? It's pretty funny. Okay, so now we're going to come up here and look inside here, and you got yourselves a nether star, 2 bones, and 3 pieces of coal, and a ton of cobblestone at the bottom. All right, that's going to do it for me. Until next time, Captain Obvious out. Peace.